Hope you guys understood that last message that was given. You know, talking about the chemtrails, talking about the planes, talking about how we're going to literally just obliterate these motherfuckers, because we are. All right, we're going to literally obliterate them. It is highly important that you continue to move higher into different levels of technology and intelligence. All right. This helps you to align your body, your mind, your spirit with that which is of the cosmos. All right. We are supposed to be vibrating at levels 13 dimension and higher. All right. Remember we watched that little short video clip and it was talking about the reptilians and said they vibrated at 5-dimensional density or whatever. They vibrated at 5D density. And we have to understand that them vibrating at that low stage is the farthest they can get. All right. For brothers and sisters to be happy to be in 5D, we shouldn't be happy to be in 5th dimension. We should be striving to go higher than 5th. That's why we said that the planet right now is at 13 dimension, which means that our planet is offering the vibrational frequencies up to the 13th dimension right now. All right, you can link into that. Now we want to talk about the 13th dimension and talk about the 13th dimension of vibration. All right, but you got to remember, this all comes through higher mind. When your mind is at just got off. When your mind is at a higher level, all right, when your mind is moving into a higher type of energy, when you are focused on building, creating, designing, structuring, and you are linked into different types of science projects, physics projects, intelligence projects, you will begin to find yourself vibrating. Now, this is the part where you link it to your higher self, because your higher self is going to continuously be what you call preaching to you. All right, your higher self is going to be continually preaching to you and giving you instructions on what to do, what to build, how to create it, how to create this. You'll be like, it'll be more like water, non-stop river of water, and you be constantly getting all types of different ideas and upgrades, and I mean you just be flowing, brothers and sisters. I mean, you will literally be flowing. This is what takes you into what you call the 13th dimensional stage. All right, this is what takes you into the 13th dimensional vibration, the 13th dimensional energy. All right, when you begin to focus on higher thoughts, and we've talked about this, to give you an idea of the vibrational energy at the 13th dimensional stage and greater. There's a movie, it's streaming on Netflix right now. It's called Project Power. And this is with Jamie Foxx, and he's trying to save his daughter, who has been captured, and these white folk or whatever has been they took his daughter, and they're using his daughter's cells to create this drug where people can take the drug and it reacts to their bodies, and they'll either they're either be at a higher vibrational energy where they can transform, their bodies can transform and mutate, or either if their vibrations are way too low, the drug will cause their bodies to literally just explode and they will just blow up into pieces. But in this movie, at the very end, Jamie took the pill, and his vibrations, when he took the pill, his vibrations were so big and powerful until he had literally, I mean, they were firing bullets at him, and he had literally, the vibrations from his body had literally caused the bullets to just break up into little small atomic pieces. These white folk who were trying to capture him, the men, he sent the vibrations to their bodies, and their bodies just caught fire. I mean, it was like an instant combustion, and some of their bodies just like disintegrated. So this is what we're talking about, 13th dimensional vibration. All right? Like I said, so many brothers and sisters are just happy. Oh, we're in the 5D. You don't understand. We're not supposed to be in the 5th dimensional, or we're not supposed to be at a 5th dimensional vibration. We're supposed to be at 13, 14, 15, 20, 30. We're supposed to be at such a higher vibration that we can point our finger, and that vibrational energy will come from our finger and rip our enemies into tiny pieces, just from the vibration from a pinky, from the pinky finger, not even the pointer finger or the whole hand, just from the pinky finger. So you have to understand, brothers and sisters, the only way that you're going to increase your vibration is higher thoughts. All right. Yes, I've done the orgone. Now I'm getting ready to work on this condensed sound. I've got another project that I'm planning on working on, and it's like all these things are just in my head, and I'm vibrating. There was one of the brothers, I forget which one, when I did that. This is a little off subject, but still kind of on the subject. When I did that video, the book promotion, and one of the brothers was like, I thought you was something special, someone special or someone different, but you're just a normal person. You have grandchildren, you have a family. And I'm like, yeah, but that doesn't negate, that doesn't, I'm not gonna say negate, that doesn't stop me from being who I am. That doesn't stop me from being a high vibrational being. Just because, I have a family. All of your ascended masters at one point had families as well. They had daughters and sons and mothers and fathers. So, come on now, guys, come on. So, we're saying at this point in time, brothers and sisters, is that your thoughts, we talked about this before, your thoughts are the reigning energies for everything, which is why this system was trying to bog us down. And the system is paying right now because they're falling. They're turning against each other. They're turning against each other on an hourly basis. I mean, literally just turning on each other, and they can't help it because the energy is growing stronger here on the planet. All right. So if you want to vibrate at a much higher vibration, and when I say at a much higher vibration, I'm talking beyond 5D. Like I said, so many brothers and sisters are stuck on this 5th dimension, because these white folk are putting that shit out there about we in the 5th dimension, we're doing this. That's as far as they can go, brothers and sisters. So why would you limit yourself to that fifth dimension, when you have the ability, the nature has the energy out here. The planet has given us the power to go into the higher dimensional realms, but it comes from your thought patterns. It comes from how you build, how you create. Your thoughts on what you're going to create, what you're going to build, how you're going to, that literally helps you to excel to a whole different level. All right, your thoughts. I'm getting ready to take this. You'd be like, I'm ready to take this this piece of metal right here, and I'm going to link some crystals and some copper to it, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a speaker or something in it, and I'm going to turn that baby on and see, and then I'm going to see what kind of energy it gives out. I mean, something like that. I mean, you got to have a creative mind, but it's your higher self. Your higher self will always link you into the scientific world. Your higher self will pull you away from the illusionary world, which is the cartoons, the video games, your reality TVs. Only thing about the reality TV that you can see is the people are real, but the things that they're doing is not real. You feel me? The people are real, but what they're doing is not real. It's only acting. So it's important, brothers and sisters, that you understand the whole process of the higher vibrations. It comes from your thoughts. It is your thoughts. It is your thoughts. It is how you are processing the energy that you are that you are linking to. I need to build. So let's just say you got orgone. You say, okay, I got this orgone. I made all these orgone pyramids. Let's just say you made about 15 of these orgone pyramids. Now, the thing about it is you just can't sit them around the house. Like, you know what? I'm gonna make an orgone tower, and I'm gonna link some crystals to it, and I'm gonna dig a hole in the ground, and then I'm gonna get a pole, and then I'm gonna tie this. But I'm gonna make stands. I'm gonna make stands for these orgone pyramids to sit on. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make stands for these orgone pyramids to sit on, and then I'm gonna get me a pole, or either get me like a 4x4, and I'm gonna put it in the ground, and then I'm gonna get me some selenite and some quartz, and I'm gonna wrap the selenite and quartz all around the 4x4. Something like that. That's how you're thinking, because now you're like, okay, I just made a crystal tower. I just made a crystal orgone tower. Higher thinking. All right? Take your orgone and make your orgone work for you, brothers and sisters. Make your orgone work for you. All right? Everything is changing, brothers and sisters. Everything is changing. The entire world is changing. And, the key point here is this white man is extremely scared of the change. And the reason why he's scared of the change is because he cannot evolve. And he knows that his system cannot evolve. He knows that artificial intelligence cannot evolve. All right? He knows that everything that about him cannot evolve. The cars can't evolve, the airplanes can't evolve, the businesses can't evolve, the money can't evolve. None of the stuff that he created can evolve. All right? But what we create, brothers and sisters, can evolve. All right? What we create can evolve. All right? Because we put our soul into it. And therefore, this thing begins to work for us. That's why we talked about Dune. And, there's one brother who's been inboxing me. And he's like, we're going to get together. We're going to make this thing. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, you just go, you go scientific. You go to these different movies and see, the things, what they call science fiction movies. and see the machinery they use, like Dune. See the weapons they use on Dune. Look at Star Wars and say, well, let me see if I can really make a lightsaber. What's inside of this thing that makes it go this way? Let me see if I can get a running frequency to go inside of this rod here, and that running frequency to link up with some quartz crystal, because when you talk about frequencies in quartz, and then you start talking about piezoelectric, and see, I mean, you just literally got to cause yourself or force yourself or work yourself to creating something greater and more powerful, which makes you to vibrate in a heavy rate, which means that's when your enemies will fear you, because now your vibrations are so freaking high, you're 12 feet away from them and you're tearing them to pieces. All right. And that's where when you look at Star Wars and you talk about telekinesis and all that stuff, that's where telekinesis comes from. It's just high vibrations. That's all. It's all high vibrations, and it's your psychic energy through the high vibrations that are within you. All right. So let's vibrate high, brothers and sisters.